All right. Oh. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with another back to play some more Genshin Impact. We are gonna clear some more Fontaine stuff. I know there's a bunch of event stuff out there going on right now that I wanted to check out. So we're gonna dive in as we do this.
Apparently, Monster and Lila are organizing a joint event? That's pretty cool! Wonder what occasions brought them together. Let's ask around and see if we can find out!
Okay, it's one of the new events.
We just need a major transport hub where lots of travelers trade info. Preferably one that's high up with a great line of sight.
I'll think about it.
Oh, got it! Launch you in! Come on, let's go!
No problem. I might hold off on the waterborne poetry thing because I know it's going to be over the next few days, but I might try Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. Furnishing it to giant Dodoko. Alright, yeah, I wanted to get some world quests done. Some more exploration here in Fontaine. So I think today we're going to do the unfinished comedy, which is in the Fortress of Meripede. There's this big quest that I just hadn't done, and I was exploring looking for... yeah.
Time to begin work?
A little out of it today. Today was the first day of New York Comic-Con, which was pretty dope. Good Genshin showing at Comic-Con again. Fontaine NYCC. They have a huge Fontaine booth. They got one for Honkai Star Rail too.
Tingle-free! Picked the wrong test subject. That tingles?
Born of ice and frost.
Really cool setup. They handed out cards, handed out bags, handed out a whole bunch of stuff. It was a really cool experience. The Honkai Star Rail one was neat. They're giving out like a passport book. They actually have the Star Rail, the train there as like a big old cart.
We're way behind schedule.
In terms of cast, they have Charlotte from Genshin. They had a model as Charlotte, which was fun. Or a cosplayer.
Keep your eyes.
How am I doing on friendship for my guys? 8, 9, 9, 8. But yeah, New York Comic Con is friggin' always just so much fun. People are so phenomenal there. Got to meet Sean Gunn, brother of James Gunn, aka if you watch Guardians, he was Guardians of the Galaxy. He was Kraglin and the motion capture for Rocket. He was Weasel and Peacemaker. Also Calendar Man. Really cool. Hung out with a good friend, former coworker. A lot of swag. I'm gonna post. I got some of it on my Instagram. I'll probably be posting it to Twitter and Instagram later this week after Sunday. So I got going all 4 days. So 4 days at Comic-Con is an intense. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we were there till about like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock today. Do we have a... Yeah, I do. I got to meet the McElroy family.
Good. The rain has stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet.
The Adventure Zone Dungeons & Dragons podcast. And they are really cool. They were really nice. Had a brief conversation with Justin McElroy, because he plays one of my all-time favorite actual play characters from Dimension 20, Rick Diggins. Coffee, milk, foam. Let's do it. Coffee, milk, Madam, here is your coffee. Your latte. Alright. So yeah, they were a huge hit, and I got them to sign a print that they were selling, which was really cool. Scoped out a whole bunch of art. Got a lot of swag, particularly from Shonen and Viz Media. They had a really strong showing this year. So they have a Manga Plus booth that's working with them. They have, obviously Viz has a huge booth.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Zom 100, which is a really phenomenal show that's unfortunately on hiatus right now.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
But really cool. And it was Shonen Jump. Then there was a really beautiful booth featuring the manga side of that business, and it was like beautiful panels from One Piece, from Spy Family, Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, like truly phenomenal stuff. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I want to do that I forgot to do. So I was at 11 hours. Gotta make sure to do this one, The Dream of Roving Stars. Do I have to do it through here, or can I do it through here? Hold on. Dream of roving stars. Here we go. Ready? Alright, let me actually leave here for a second. I want to check this out. So this is my dream of roving stars. I think this is going to be my anniversary. So hold on. I'm on the American server. Where's my adventure rank? 57. Oh. All right. 488630 login. Okay. Now let's see. Does this have sound? No? Recalling the marvel of this year's journey. Yeah. What? These were my new 5-star companions. So I got to 5-star with all these people this year. Official C6. Sangonomiya Kokumi. Ganyu, New Stella Fortuna. Oh, so it's different things. So I got a 5-star with Ayaka. High friendship level, C6 official. High total talent level with Kokumi. New Stella Fortuna. I mean, we got a new ability set for that. Ganyu. Used in the Spiral Abyss. Used in the Spiral Abyss. New Stella Fortuna. For Klee. What else do we got going on? Up to now, you've been traveling across Tevat with a total of 71 companions. 35 of them are 5-star. 36 are 4-star. 22 4-star companions have obtained their maximum amount of Stella Fortuna. That's cool. That's just... Is there any part of this? Like, what's... Hmm? I guess not. Okay. During your journey, you've acquired a total of 10 5-star weapons, 22 4-star, refined to rank 5. Yeah, I'm not a weapon collector. I hope not. I hope I don't go down that rabbit hole. Throughout your journey, you got 17 name cards with friendship style. That's what I'm still working on with my daily... Trying to get everyone to click anywhere to return to the homepage. Alright, let's see what else is going on. This is probably about travel. Yeah, it's so cool. It's been such a good year. Whether a parasol or a sword, the trials and performances take place at the same time as the Opera House. You've completed Act 2 as light rain falls without reason. I did 1 and 2. There's Act 1. The most recent story quest you completed was the one unlocked with Linny, Felis Fuchsius, chapter Act 1, The Forgotten Thief. Let's fulfill his happy dream for him. It feels like those happy moments are right now in front of us. 39 story quests done, 39 unlocked, 39 completed. Number 40 is Nouvellette, which I have yet to do, which we're probably going to do this week. Linny and Lynette. Your most recent hangout was with Kaya, Shenanigans, and Sweet Wine. 18 unlocked, 8 completed. All endings achieved 8. So the 8 that I've completed, I've done. So I have 10 more hangout events that I still need to do. I just think they're fine. What is this? Oh. City Reputation, Mondstadt, it's 8 maxed out. Liyue, it's 8 maxed out. Inazuma, it's 10 maxed out. Sumuro, it's 10 maxed out. Currently level 6 in Fontaine. Statues. I think these have gone up since I've done this. We'll double check. The Tree of Dreams, level 50. The Frost-Bearing Tree, 12. Or let's say maxed out. Amarita Pool maxed out. Sacred Sakura maxed out. Lumastone Adjuvant maxed out. Fountain of Lucine, I'm at level 30 something. I think I'm maxed out at level 30. So these are probably from when the anniversary event started, a couple, maybe 2 weeks ago. A battlefield of dice, cats, and cards. You reached TCG 5. You own 8 character cards, 66 equipment. I don't care for the TCG. I think it's fine. It's a fun game, but it's just not why I'm here. You've challenged 47 duels, winning 45, losing 2. Meanwhile, you've gotten 4 dynamic skins. Teapot time. You use the teapot. On August 21st, 2022, you opened the realm for the first time. During this year's journey, your energy has reached the apex of 22,660. Got 22 companions moved in and gained friendship experience. Yeah, I obviously got my friendship farming going on there. What about you? Events. Recalling the marvel of this year's journey. Of ballads and brews. Human father and mother were adventurers. Everyone helps me, I will help everyone too. Human, wolves, everyone. That's right, was it Vine Laser Fest? It was all about Razor and making a special drink for Razor. That was a cute one. Windbloom's Breath, the real blessing in life is when you're surrounded by people, you miss day and night. That's right, that's the collecting the breath from everyone and hearing their stories. The Kimodamashi Test of Courage, Akitsuyugwe, Mikawa Flower Festival, the bonds between yokai and human. That was a fun story that I really wish we got more of. Sayu and the Aranara. That's really cute. And fireworks. Oh, is that the Aranara that Yoimiya went home with at the end of her story quest? This is the lantern, right, with the musicians. The exquisite night's chimes, the banquet of melodies, with the Adepti gathered for a night of feasting and drinking. Woo! Beto! Fabulous Fungus Frenzy. Who's stronger, Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head? You know it's gotta be Bongo Head, baby. Why is Twirly Whirly here? Parade of Providence, lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That was the competition, the Hogwarts Triwizard Cup, starring Kabe. Those were cute. What do we got here? That last one looks like combat. I'm honestly not sure what this one is. On 10/15/2020, the traveler from another world called Lumine arrived. 1,000 days of companionship. Yeah, it's been over 1,000 days. Wow. Ad Astra Abasask. During your journey, you've completed 812 daily commissions. Always fun. The region that you've completed the commissions in most frequently is Liyue. This year, the daily commissions you completed the most was a small step for Hilichurls. Oh boy. During this year alone, I've gotten 480 achievements. The most recent was Wonders of the World. Oh, was that? Sorry. Total of 86 million Mora. During the same period, you've spent 76 million Mora. As a traveler, you made it your job to never let any treasure chest off the hook. This year alone, in the past 365 days, I've opened 1,542 treasure chests. Kirara! Nilo and Nihita out. Additionally, you caught... I saw a Nihita cosplayer, which was very cute. You caught a total of 164 small animals in the net. You've been active for 362 days. You spent extra long... On that day, you spent extra long in Teyvat. It must have been a memorable day. 7:30. Maybe? I honestly can't tell you. Combat. But at New York Comic Con, they actually have a Fontaine thing where they have the screen floors and the screen walls, and you're walking, and it's... they have fish swimming down the walls, under the floor, up the other wall. So it's like the diving in Fontaine. It's really cool. You defeated a total of 24,407 common monsters. Of them, you defeated 401 Clockwork Mecha. During this time, you defeated a total of 2,980 elite monsters. The elite monster you defeated the most is the Blazing Axe Minotaur, 489 times. Cool. Saw Kitching today. During this journey, you defeated 723 bosses. The most is the Cryo Regisvine, baby. I saw a Kudrosara and a Goro who were walking around together. This year you've used 31,910 resin. Made a total of 98 condensed. Challenged a total of 88 enemies of note. Domain and route you've challenged the most is Enter the Golden House for Child. Cute. Ayato and Ayaka. This year you've challenged domains 100. I don't do a lot of domains, but I've done a lot of Blossoms of Revelation. Oh, that's cool. Didn't really do a lot down here in the Abyss this year. 10-3 is where I got. My annual report. Click to edit travel memories. All right. Lumine's annual title, Elegant Visitor from Beyond. Klee. Annual keyword, Zoo Tycoon. Maxed out friendship with many companions. Collected lots of crystal cores while adventuring. Oh, and this is just a little thing that I'm going to get. What is my... Oh, it's Golden Nara. I didn't sit through that. Select your memories. Travels and entertainment. To monsters. Yeah. Klee's my companion. Okay, Klee was already selected. Title was Golden Nara. Yeah, I don't care for defeated cryo redesign. This is just a cute little thing. Okay, and that's just that. Alright. That was a cute thing. Man, it's good to be... Oh. Hey, just sure, how you doing? Sorry about that. I was using my main monitor for that like an idiot, but... Just checking out some of the anniversary stuff. So what did I want to do? First and foremost, we're gonna grab this. Stream's going good. Just started, but...
As per our cut.
Should be fun. This should be a all...
We're way behind schedule.
Killaturl 1. Oh no, this might be the Eye of... Or no. Oh no, it's right. This is Treasure Hoarder. Treasure Hoarder.
Access denied. No touching.
Alright, so now let's do some world quests. Our quest is over here in the Fortress of Meripede. So as of recently, I've been hoarding...
We're way behind schedule.
The adventure books, because I need 2,500 adventure books to level everyone up to level 70 to reach the level 80 ascension mark, and I'm at around just under 1,800. Hello there, ma'am, and hello to your cute companion, Dirty Face Darcy, at your service. Just call me Dirty Face Darcy. They used to call me Pretty Face on the outside, but the nickname's too lame. Where's the action at? Not time for pancration yet. Why don't I take you to have some fun? A few folks have locked horn over a chance to go outside. I had no idea those Fontaine Research Institute guys could dish it out like that. They'll be here any minute. This is the opening act before the real pancration match starts. Want to check it out? Oh yeah. Let's do it. Hi, SDN. I brought 2 new friends with me. Your new friends may have come at a bad time. See that? They're gonna be at it for a while. That's an unscientific way of keeping score. Besides, the participants were unsupervised. In what way to produce convincing results? I'm calling for a reassessment. This is a competition. Of course we should have refined systems and fair rules. Participants who follow such rules should be disqualified. You talk a good game, but expect nothing less from someone who's been through the ringer. If you're referring to the fraudulent thesis case, I already made my point several times now. The case is still under investigation. If you say so, after all, you're the only one who knows the truth. Genevieve and Rave again. I'll talk to you two about my thing later. I'm gonna bounce for now. I'll leave my two new friends to you. Some guide. Paimon gives 0 stars. Mr. Guard. As an organizer, it's not exactly proper for you to stay out of this discussion, is it? This is just a game to pass the time. How was I supposed to know you'd all get so riled up over it, let alone take it seriously? A game? I'm gonna win. We still don't know what game it is yet. Coupon Millionaire. You work to earn coupons during the game. The one that has the most coupons will get an even better reward from me. So everyone wins, but one person wins more. A chance to be under the sun. I can come and go as I please. As for how you earn coupons, I don't care. It's part of the strategy. Does the Fontaine Research Institute not have similar games? Sorry, I'm gonna win. It's not impossible to come back from behind, but only those who have the means will be able to do so. Maybe we should run a special competition for children. Is there a child in this prison? I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I increased everyone's work efficiency, and that should be to my credit. Laziness, apathy, I will restore order here. Starting with you, stop this gathering and go back to what you were doing. I'm not as lenient as SDN. I'm going to restore order, then punishment sort of must. Don't you think there are things I don't even know? I jest. You don't need to waste your time on this game. We will play to kill time. The fortress is huge. Sure, there are other things that require your attention. Being serious can be a virtue, but overly serious is something else. Paimon, this is the Traveler. You change your mind, feel free to talk to me. Where'd that little girl? Paimon's really intrigued. Yeah, why would there be a child? Oh, sorry, you're ancient. Why would there be a child in the Fortress of Meripede? Didn't the only child we know escape? Child with an E. Get it? Yeah, get it. You can fly, but you're not a bird? Are you a dragon? Or a dragonling? She's not. Probably. She's Lumine and Paimon is Paimon. I'm Lenore. Lenore? Will you tell me about the evil sorcerer? With black clothes and a staff that has branches sticking out of it. Carter said I must get spotted by that sorcerer. Where is the spellslinger? My sword is ready. Estienne or Noali? Estienne's a good sorcerer. He brought me flowers when he returned last time. Paimon didn't like him either. I've always been here. Why does everyone ask me that? Home is where your family is. Might Carter be a kid who looks the same age as you? Sure, let's go. Let's go exploring. The Bow Wow house is up ahead. I've never been inside, but Carter won't let me. Bow Wow. Oh, is it because there's dogs over? Yep. That evil sorcerer must be very powerful. Little Skylark, why are you here? Careful now, or the sorcerer might catch you and put you in a cage. Good, good, had a girl. Pancration is a healthy sport. Ah! Sorry, you alright? We'll be trapped if we get it. The light's broken. The bright light really hurt my eyes. Force said that the noise box is transforming evil into good. Turning them off is dangerous. Monthly production zone safety notices. Bringing items not related to production into production zone is forbidden. That one's turned off. We're gonna go get food. You know, I haven't picked up my daily,
La la
what
la.
a bit ahead. My daily meal. Can I not pick up my daily meal? Maybe it's just during the meeting. Yeah. Coupon cafeterias are our final stop, so the ultimate destination of adventuring is a good meal. Tassus Ragu. Greetings, Bran. Greetings. What can I do for you? I'll have 500 free meals. Tassus Ragu. What'd you guys get? Yeah. It's a pot. It certainly looks like food. Things happen. Don't take it personally. Misfortunes and illness and caring friends are the cure. So the suspicious minty bean soup counted as my daily meal? Alright. So I know there's a... Because I got a good fortune slip there, but I know that there's a achievement for getting a second good fortune slip here. Hey, Alvard. Skylark, want a Fanta? Don't you wanna? True device that can help you in the pancration ring. I want everything. Carter gave me a ton. I have enough. Something doesn't feel right. Larissa has plenty of delicious food and drinks. Hunger and gross food reduce our work efficiency and put us in a bad mood. Oh, there is a shop here. Haggis, coffee, barbecue ribs, Fanta, red berry blast, Fanta, sweet sakura, Toilette almondine, Mora candy, candy that looks like Mora. It's like the little gilded chocolate. Oh, it's so good. The golden wrapping paper is incredibly popular with children. Absolutely beast trap. Casket of tomes, secondhand, pure water. Delicious tea leaves. The Boar Princess 8. Cute doll. A extremely popular Inazuman idol poster. It kind of looks like Goro, but it's a female idol. Quality wooden board. Everything that couldn't be finished is was amazing. Paimon so full she can barely walk. Why are you here, Lenore? I've always been here. So is everything sold out?
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Illusion shattered.
As long as these world quests aren't R&R long, I'm always going to be fine with them. So I know there's this one, and I also have one at the Institute in Fontaine. Carter tells me stories in the evening, so if he doesn't come back soon, that seems like a great brother. Carter, I'm back. Welcome back, Lena. Looks like you made some friends. Me and Paimon. Miss Paimon is small and she can fly, but she's not a bird. She's not a Sealy either. Maybe a small Oceanid? No wonder no one to see anything like her or knows anything about her. Paimon's Paimon. She's not a Sealy or an Oceanid. Wait, you're Carter? You look about the same age as Lenore. Please call me Caterpillar. Catter, okay. Please don't be formal. That feels so strange. Since you're Lenore's friends, sure, I can do that. Maybe from someone in Sumeru? Julian, the painter from the Samorta coast. Okay, yep, I do remember that mission. You met Julian? He really went to Sumeru, huh? How is he? Well, he's the one we had to help with the dog, right? His ability to paint everything exactly as he sees it came from you. Did you give him that power? Is that what he said? I can't decide if he was exaggerating. So he was lying. The painting he made for Pepper looked so real. That was an ability he already had. What I gave him was certainty. The purer the person, the more obvious the effect of such support is. As for the marvelous bird egg, you're good for your health when consumed in moderation. I didn't know that it would break certainty. Both you and Lenore are children, right? So, is your guardian here? Why are you two in this place? Catter's not a child. As for my appearance, you could think of it as an illness of sorts. I've been here for a long time because, well, of what I've done in the past, but it's more complicated for Lenore. She was born here in the fortress. Agnes, her mother, was plagued by chronic illness and passed some time ago. I don't stick my nose in other people's lives, so I didn't know about their situation, but regardless, Lenore wound up with no one to care for her, basically because I've been here a long time and Lenore has taken to me. But either way, SDN's asked me to look after her. I'm just looking after her for now. She really should be with family. Fortunately, she does have family outside the fortress. She has a home she doesn't know about. Things are complicated. It won't happen soon. She doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that either, because she's the one who needed to start the process to send Leonard away from the... Well, this is... Okay, never mind. The fortress is stupidly run. Just go to the Duke. Go to the Risley. If I leave, I'll never come back, just like Mother. I don't think Lenore can comprehend what happened to her mother. Ah. It's no place for a child to grow up. How will a sprout bloom without sunlight? But how you get her out with proof of identity? Let's follow the rules, albeit not too strictly. Every so often, SDN will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. We use this chance to bring Lenore back to get to her family. She doesn't have proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never existed on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress. You're talking about Coupon Millionaire. Our coupons went straight to our stomachs. And Lenore spent a whole bunch at the Rag and Bone. We're sure to lose now. You can't grasp the gravity of the situation. The coupons I gave to Lenore were for her to use as she pleased. This little mishap won't change the outcome. We'll win this thing together. How can we get the most coupons in the least amount of time? Can I just go fight in the Pancration Ring? His cold, dead eyes are really unsettling. I'm gonna say this. Fontaine has had incredibly expressive eyes. And eyes have not been an accident. And this is... Ugh. I also met a Farina cosplayer today at Comic-Con. Kato, what story? I've heard so many stories with heroes as the main characters. I'll tell you a story about a little girl. Can a little girl also be the main character? Of course she can. It's her own story, after all. In other stories, she might be a hero or even an evil dragon. There's all kinds of roles she can play. Long, long ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden, and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. To keep intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never set foot outside, even once. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place, and the garden was the safest place she could live. And then what? Did the girl listen to the giant? I'll bet she didn't. If she did, then the story would end there. You're right. The little girl was never one for doing what she was told. I'm saving it for next time. Some storybooks, detective novels, and collections of paper published by the Fontaine Research Institute. Written as a common knowledge, easily understandable to children. Anyway. A purple flower is pressed between the pages of the book. Seems like we've come at a bad time. Carter's being taken by the evil sorcerer. What? If I'm not mistaken, you must be Lumina Paimon. I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the records for the last 100 years, and I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. In light of the possible mislaying of documents, we'll need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about this matter. If you ask me, what's the rush? SDN, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. I couldn't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge in their every whim can't see that too much freedom actually does them harm. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods. I'll advise you not to stand in the way of my work. Chaos, isn't that just another word for thinking on your feet? You know what, forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I'll need you to state your crime in as much detail as possible. Time, location, as well as the final sentence. The more details you provide, the greater the likelihood we'll have of retrieving your records. If your file is indeed lost, we can fill in a portion of your records based on your statement. I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I can remember. I think the name suits me best, and it's the closest thing I have to a real name. Real name, Caterpillar, confirmed to be correct. Next, state your crime. I carried out certain tasks under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it nonetheless. That was my crime. I'll need their full name, also in Iskura. Unlike me, he has many names. This happened long ago. Everything I have said is the truth. His voice sounds too low to be that in front. I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account? Or for some lurid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it, sparing no detail. From the furnishings of the clandestine hall to the thoughts of my companion, which I ventured to speculate on. But that's all just the fabrication of the mind made after the fact. We both know that's not what you're really after. If there's nothing more than stories masquerading as truth, the real story has already turned to smoke along with that barren garden. What you want to know is a purer truth. The truth is that the culprit is where he should be. The other minutiae and trivialities are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential and thus wouldn't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing here for you to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble with myself. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporary missing file, surely the misuse of the Rochelle loudspeaker is the more obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, you also received a number of complaints recently of nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. That's odd. Why did he flip at the drop of a hat? There's something fishy about this. Did he like brainwash him? Are you pro level gaslighter? What did you do to him? Someone that aggressive didn't seem like the type to take advice from everyone. Why would he give up? Just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. It's an undeniable fact. Making someone as straightforward as him certain of an undeniable fact isn't hard. Like the time with Julian. Just like the time with Julian. I've been here a long time, and as you know, after staying in one place for a long time, it's only natural you pick up handy tricks to exert some degree of influence over your environment. Sounds suspicious. Sounds like magic. Could there have been times when we were influenced by magic without knowing it? Considering how pure-hearted Paimon, it's a worrying thought. Not that. There's always limits to the application of tricks like these, and the results aren't always what you had hoped for. It's like with Julian. He always had a knack for art, but he lacked confidence. The certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. In other cases, the concept of certainty is just too abstract. You gotta take chances to achieve your goals. If you change your mind and want to back out, I completely understand. But then I'll be sad for a time. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by. A promise is a promise. The abandoned production zone in the lower levels. Scenes from life in Meripede. It seems someone is in trouble in the abandoned production zone, and I get 280 coupons for that. Perfect. Sleepy octopus. This is where all that twisting the spinning platforms was, right? Yeah. No one comes here anymore, not after the geode mine shaft was closed. The devices here aren't meant for anyone to handle. It's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with the drive valve and trapped their own companion. Ruh-roh? You'll find it soon enough. Operate the drive valve to open access to Storehouse 1. Which one is Storehouse 1?
Why am I so sleepy all the time?
Oh, Supply Warehouse 1. It's that way. And drivetrain. Meatall, are you alright? I hope you weren't trapped too long. Where's Koblenz? Is he not with you? Probably ran away because he felt guilty. I mean, how do you make money in a business if you don't take risks? He was clumsy and too cautious to boot. Pure water is one thing, but even Fanta is available nowadays. Do you... What, you like Fanta too? It's alright. A customer with taste, I see. I'd settle this with Koblenz. Has he paid you? Nope. Sometimes I want to stuff him in a bucket. Take these coupons. Of course. Then we can go to the Rag and Bone Shop later, see if they have anything new. I have some fresh, healthy drinks. Would you like a bottle? Healthier than pure water. I'll have a Fanta. No, I'll take one. Okay. I'll put clues I come across on the blackboard. Let's meet up later. Yeah. Let's drop it here for now. So I don't gotta worry about it. Let's, now that this shop's actually available, I visited it like 20 times when I was streaming. Where do you get your goods from? No comment. Oh, motorized autonomous Fanta vending machine. Alright. The majesty of the Forbidden Fortress. I could set up... And pure water. Okay, get bunk beds. We'd have so much room for activities if we did bunk beds. But I could set up Gardamex inside my... This item has been reserved by someone. A Pancration TCG card. And a Fortress of Meripede backing. Yeah, pure water is pretty good. If you're not getting hit, pure water is really good. I think I have the recipe for that because I did one of those weird quests. The heroes and villains one that I did not care for. That's up top. I can just... First. He said he put clues on the blackboard, though. We've fallen way behind. I gotta ask you about our current situation. That seems to be the case. Looks like you got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Wait, are we still in dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself. How could this be? Genevieve of Poirot's team, Rave's team, Dirty Face Darcy. Kids team? All the counts of the total number collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total count. We're going to take the lead straight from last place. Now I'm motivated. You need to believe in yourself more, Miss Paimon. The heroes of stories are all sure of themselves. That's why they're main characters. And I am an unsure bitch. That's why I'm not a main character in this world. I get that. She said Natlin's nothing like Fontaine. She really wants to take a dip in the volcanic hot spring. A volcano, is that a flaming mountain? And mountains are super tall mounds of rock and dirt. We did hear that. I've heard that before. The hot springs in Inazuma, they mentioned that they were inspired by Natlin volcanic springs. Tell me more of the story about the little girl. She was the little girl living in the giant's garden. But I bet she leaves the giant's garden. How does she get out? One day, the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I am in need of little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, and furiously bellowed at the woman on the other side of the wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave. From a short distance away, she lamented she had journeyed from afar for little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers, surely he having one or two less wouldn't hurt. Thus, the little girl approached the wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers. Except the little girl said that the giant wouldn't let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall, she wasn't exactly sure how she would be able to get the flowers out from inside. On the other side, she said the woman told the little girl that she was a witch that knew many magic spells. If the little girl could bring her flowers, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave. Did the little girl help the witch? I bet she did, otherwise the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness. Next time. The entrance to the Rift of Erosion. Galaravette. She's the one with the sister. Please help us, good sorceress. We need coupons. Is there any jobs we can take? Nonetheless, there's something I need your help with. Client's reported is repairing his device, but whatever it is by the Rift of Erosion, go help him. Gotcha. Every time I've gotten down here, I've been yelled at for going too far that way. There's definitely potential danger. Wouldn't you agree it's better to seal it off? We won't do it for free. Applying for funds here is even harder. The research terminal requires 2 people to operate simultaneously. Already got the charging device. If the terminal attacks me, the terminal is already destroyed. There was a rift connected to the outside, and it had to be watched. Now we can seal the passage with this device to save manpower. This is nothing new to the Institute. Plenty of time, I modified it. What you're seeing isn't even the final form, which is actually deployed to the geode shafts. I spoke too soon. I spoke too much. Just pretend you didn't hear anything. So there are exits in the geode mine shaft. $280 coupons. I don't even see Galvana in here anymore. Oh, there's no way. Any more clues? Dormitory mailroom. Okay. Dormitory. So the mailroom was directly opposite the dorm. That's Arden, which means this is the doctor's office. Hey there, December. Do you remember? Begging you help this poor soul. Thank goodness, finally some kind people. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. I'd like to send him a letter. To get a letter sent, you have to have a queue. I don't have time for that. There's a safety incident in the production zone. I have to get there immediately. I was hoping someone could stand in line for me, but... why was my son pay for my crimes, too? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. And he's paying us to stand in line. That's the job. I don't mind waiting in line. December leaves in a hurry after handing him a letter. A long time passes. You know, as a shorter queue hasn't moved an inch. You could be here a while. Your attention is drawn to people between the two people behind you. Taking forever. The air is so stuffy I can barely breathe. First time queuing, huh, kid? Welcome to the slowest queue in the fortress. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing the letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Of course, we have to check through them all and make sure we're happy with it, blah, blah, blah. It takes a special kind of bad luck to fail 3 times in a row. He's a legend in Meripede. We call him Unlucky December. It started the day before yesterday. December came in the afternoon saying he had to line up to send a letter the following day. He asked me if I could cover a shift. I said no, because it sounded like more trouble than it was worth, but he gave me the old puppy eyes, saying how he missed his chance last time because he overslept and his son was still waiting for his letter. When I got off work, I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work. The excuse was the same. He needed to send a letter. He said he learned from his mistakes and woke up early to queue up. But that afternoon he was running on empty and started to lose it. He tried to push through and suddenly everything went black and he passed out. Good thing we have food for emergencies. Yep, and Paimon too. Queuing for long lines gets tedious and tiring. You start to forget your purpose here. Background noise and chatter serves to remind you that despite how it feels, time is indeed moving. Listen, Omega, this is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the fortress. But it's just... every queuer worth their salt knows to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool. And more hardcore folks even known to camp outside the entrance the night before. But it's just a queue. It's no ordinary queue, rookie. This is a war. Everyone is expected to give 110%. Even Unlucky December has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no match for fate. Here, just read the queue. You know, he got so fixated on queuing that he forgot the most important thing. He didn't bring his letter with him, so he had to leave and come back. Didn't he give us his letter? To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nouvelette. I know not how many days it has been have passed since our previous trial. My dreams have been filled with longing for your face, so kind, so handsome. It excites me, it agitates me to know that I shall be leaving this place. I'll see you soon. Ooh. Indeed, your humble defendant this time. I promise I swear you will remember my name. Your admirer, White Lily. None of this information adds up. Why are you so out of breath? I finished up at the abandoned production zone, ran all the way here. So that's the name she gave herself. To tell the truth, the young woman asked me to send the letter for her. She looked really sick, so I agreed. I didn't even take a single more. I'm paying your compensation out of my own pocket. Seriously? Must have grabbed the long letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks. The birthday letter will never get there in time now. So you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one. You're really living up to your nickname. Fate is a cruel mistress. We could take another commission. Ooh, brave. Having fun playing house with these kids? Yep. Get to the point. Why did you decide to take part in this game? I like playing games and I like winning even more. Anyways. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you, he's a monster. A monster in human skin. What are you talking about? That's some rule-breaking scheme, I trust. Ah, Mr. Noels. Noels. Your timing could be better. Could I ask about the result of your investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be. His records are missing? That's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. The missing records need to be recreated. Right, how could I have forgotten about that? Go finish your task. I don't want to see you loitering around here. You know what, hold on, it's been... That means... In canon, we've slept in this fortress now for 23 nights out of 45 day sentence. Oh, hey, we're not bad. We've passed by Darcy. We're not in last place, but there are 4 of us. Yeah, we're doing great. Such positivity. Right, we promised we win, right, Catter? Sometimes forgetting about the outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't a bad way to go. Alright, if you say so. Speaking of that Caterpillar, we received an invitation from a guy who was in first place. But he was super rude. He said you're a... What happened between you and Rave? A few minor differences of opinion. He invited me to join him and I had no reason to accept, so I declined. He tried to get some of his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true, I'm a monster. The kind of people like him would do well not to provoke. If Catter's a monster, he's got to be one of the good ones. Like there are good sorcerers and bad sorcerers. Turn in for the night. If you don't want to be on the same team anymore. Alright, day 24. The witch told the girl that she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden, and the little girl brought her the purple flowers she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happens next. Although the giant had warned the little girl of the many dangers of the world beyond the garden wall, the girl had never seen what the outside world was like, so she didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side that she would help bring her some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing. Each one looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them. The little girl heard laughter from the other side. Later, With a bouquet of flowers in hand, the girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the purple flowers from the little girl's hand. The girl, thinking that she'd done a good deed, was pleased with herself. But when she tried to return to the garden, she discovered that the wall, the garden, and the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back? The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? The little girl couldn't go back? I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like this story. Everyone has stories that they don't like. And I'll tell you a story next time, Cat, or I have to sleep now. Rag and Bone. And the north side of production, lower levels. Yeah, no, I know it's low. Yeah, let's try putting... Something's wrong with those yellow-green stones. I think I'm gonna die. You alright? In the long run, we'll be fine, but I'm gonna be fine before you are. Certainly a new way to use the word fine. If something's wrong, it's too late anyway. When I come to the production zone, I get headaches and heart palpitations. My hands and feet grow cold. The yellow-green stones, they're evil. You know the stones, right? The central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. Why don't you go rest up in the infirmary? I am a doctor. Wait, no, I'm no longer a doctor. I lost my certification. I actually have, I believe, several of those stones. That expires in 10 days. There, I have 5 of them. Mysterious ore that I found while exploring. Wait, is Arden down there? Oh. Arden's usually up by the infirmary, that's why I was confused there. Ah, there he is, never mind. Arden. You explain Leclaud's situation. His headache or his delusions? Based on his lab results, most likely not. I heard he misdiagnosed a patient when he was on the outside, ignoring some early warning results and healthcare outcomes. He's been paranoid ever since. He's like to others, it's worse when it comes to himself. No one has the same issues. We can't ignore him, so please give him this. You know what it is. It's fine. In a sense, it does no harm to the body, and it'll give him a boost. Why not just give him a Fanta? We're back. The doctor gave you this. Wasn't that too fast? Audrin is a really good doctor, certified too. The medicine he takes always works, unlike mine. Suspicious, of course. Take these coupons as appreciation. Stay healthy. This is Izami. I'm gonna wait to buy all this stuff till after. So if I can get my own vending machine and my own Gardamek guard, that's nuts. Young warrior, will you spar with me? I won a lot of those from Rusamov. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go somewhere spacious. You follow Izami to the penetration ring.
You are not welcome here.
Hey!
Shine down!
Fine, fine, fine! Ah!
There you go. Exhilarating. I knew it. You're a worthy opponent. Yeah, you're not so bad either. I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter. Here are your coupons. Let's do it again sometime. Rusamov. Same place.
Everyone hold hands!
Shame I can't read minds like we could back in. Oh, it's Genevieve's turn to bribe us? Hello. Let's be direct, shall we? Alright, I'm hoping you'll join us in launching a protest against STN. Huh? Since you're taking part of the game, I think you'll understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place. Wouldn't that make all the work we've done be for nothing? It happens all the time in academia. You realize there's an error in your thesis or methodology and completely invalidates the conclusion. That's nothing like this. I'm busy. Find someone else. Paimon thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by us, right? Maybe you should go ask the others as well. We don't know about Paimon, but Paimon's probably ancient. I think I'm of the opinion Paimon is an eldritch being. And Lumine is thousands of years old, so... definitely hundreds of years old. What's the guard doing here? Something happened? The investigation's ongoing. I can't disclose specifics. However, I'd like you to ask a few questions. The missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place even if he has legally redeemed himself. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the fortress? He said he came here a long time ago. We don't know exactly when. Nope. Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Nope. Noel's leaves. He does seem incredibly suspicious. His true identity is Butterfly. She gave me candy. They're made from the fruit of the tree that goes. They're candied Alagica nuts. I asked her what kind of place the desert oasis might be. She said it's a body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. It's the opposite of this. Here's how things stand at the moment. Damn, they both skyrocketed forward. Looks like the competition's been hard at work too. Rave had contacts and researchers and detectives assist in all of their own ways. An underdog victory is even more exciting. It's 2 more days. It's my turn. Okay, my story will begin in the giant's garden. Long, long ago, a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything was some purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single flower. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of a little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many. Could you please share one with me? Every flower in this garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An ocean there saw an ill, and the scene of these purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could just give me one of them, perhaps her condition will improve. What did an Ocean have to do with him? Then, is there anything I can do? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request? The giant thought it over, and said that he had lost something very important to him if the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So they made a deal. Yep, in the end, the witch's friend recovered, and the giant found where he lost. Isn't that a better story? I think it's a happy ending. In addition to taking commissions, Pam wonders this way to get tons of coupons into one go. South side of the dormitory, southeast side of the production level. South side of the dormitory block. Nakur. You're people of leisure who'd ever turned down a request. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. No discounts. More as usual here, I'll pay with coupons. He's always fault for being great with his fists. That place is... It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person, nor even seen the doors open. I pointed to Zombie as my representative. He's reliable. Negotiations broke down. He didn't even look like a negotiator. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. Whoa. I did notice that the door on the other side is an interactable object. I am Melazine. said. So I lied and that made a mistake. Can I try it again? South side of the southeast side. Not gonna be far south, these guys. Maybe of the upper level. It's been a pain. Here we go. Upstairs, please. Oh wait, no, it's. I wanted to. Production zone upper level. Why is it not listening to instructions? What's a camera doing here? Where there's news, there's cameras. Haven't you heard that? Nope. The news is like fishing. It requires patience, making the right judgment at the right time. I like fishing too. If you hook a maintenance mecha and it bites, I would release it. I came to complete a project assigned to me to capture the most vivid moments of the Fortis and Repeat guards at work. I miss the guards at work during their shift, or in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now. I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think the initial configuration or water body cleaner... Can you continue the terms of my limited ability? Stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. Such a useless angler. Grainville. Based on my situation, his news value is one of the guards equivalent to that of a situation controller. Blah, blah, blah. Sabotage the speaker, get him to fix it. Granville. I just the clients to repair. It looks like he's not good at fixing things. Sorry, clients. Stealth. 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 Ninja. Parkour. I'm a journalist. It's so vivid, it seems like it's going to start moving any second. Symbolic meaning over substance. Oh, caterpillars are the best board. Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet. Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose? Can the results be announced now? No, let's wait until after. Oh, the best must be saved for last. The results on Caterpillar's own still need to be calculated. The results are final, but we should win at the coupons the Catter got today, right? 1,650 for Darcy. Hold on, why does Genevieve's team has been cleared out? I was against it, but the more logical approach with respect. Raised. Oh, she gave all her stuff to Rave? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules, but no one else seemed in support. Rules don't mean a thing if a game is as boring as this one. Now the scores have been announced. Time with the final results. Our points today haven't been added yet. A drop in the ocean. 2,003,480. Yes. Looks like we won. It's a trick, even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I saved in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is the product of their work this whole time. I have my reasons for needing to win. If I got help from my two friends, it would be a real shame if we lost now. I think it's time to announce the final results. It's time to announce the results. The winner is Caterpillar, Miss Lamine, and Paimon. No objections? Looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up last time striking someone in anger. I won't make that same mistake this time. You'll pay the price for the choices you made. Pretty cliche. We'll see about that. You'll see. Let's do this before Noel's gets back. He can understand that his thinking isn't wrong. You ready, aren't you, Lenore? I've made some arrangements in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems. You follow Estienne out of the fortress of Meripede. Natural wind really feels better, doesn't it? We might have fans down, but their air's kind of stale. The fans of the Pancration Ring are just like Noel's. Alright, you two. You don't see any walls. I don't see any walls anywhere. There are no walls here. Then the walls are somewhere really far away? Catter told me to look too far, they look like the horizon. We're by the water. We're in Fontaine. We're on the continent of Tevat. It's the blue and green place. The fortress of Meripede is all yellow and gray. The thing in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would hurt my eyes. Things I've never seen before. Things I've only seen in books. Outside is way more fun than the fortress. I envy you two. Let's discuss adventuring later. We should find your family first. Where do you think you're going? What's with that little girl? Weren't you on leave? Patrolling with a Gardamek in your off hours won't get you promoted. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you gotten yourself mixed up in them? You're making a grave mistake. Actually, I think you'll find I'm rectifying a mistake. It's taking a lot of paperwork. Miss Monglain might even invite me to dinner as thanks. They're criminals. Even if the papers with their serial numbers on them are missing, they're still criminals. A little girl like this is a criminal, you're out of your mind. Anyone could be a criminal. Little girls are no exception. I don't think so. I see quite a few ways. If the few Gardameks get scrapped in the process, fight. You'd no intention of repenting. Gardameks show no mercy to the recalcitrant criminals.
Hey!
There is no escape!
Jumpy Dumpty go! Yeah! Yeah!
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
Access denied!
You vermin, you scum!
I see everything!
Illusion shattered!
You think every Gardamek in the fortress with you?
I can fix this!
I'm coming to help. Caterpillar, how do you plan to help?
I know!
Time for magic has ended. You're a monster wearing a human form. He's a hilichurl. This isn't an illusion?
That really hurt!
Good heavens. I'm your colleague. I'm your colleague. You're not thinking of taking me in, too. You deserve the same punishment. Catter, Miss Lamine, Miss Paimon? Gardamex simply gets scrapped, but you, even if you're monsters, you can still feel pain, right? Is the Hilichurl really Caterpillar? Paimon can't wrap her head around this. Of course that's Catter. I'm a monster in human skin. A Hilichurl that can talk. Who would have thought of that? How did you manage to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? What sorcery could allow a mindless creature to worm its way in our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Why haven't you run away? Are you pretending to be a human? Of course, I'll catch you even if you do run. A dangerous monster like you. I'm guilty, but she hasn't done anything wrong. She should not be here. You won't even find her name in any sentencing documents. She's innocent. She only ended up stuck in the fortress due to a few mishaps. Have Essie and take her home. I do indeed. Let her go home. As the fortress is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. Fontaine hasn't seen a monster like me for several centuries now. I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant. My god, you're such a tool. The guilty return where they should be, and Lenore returns to her family's side. Hey, good sir. I've caught you now. Who would actually make a deal with a monster? You have no right to bypass a trial. Dude, can we just kill this guy? How you doing today? Welcome back. He filled out appeal forms for you already. You should stay out of trouble until a final decision is made. As it turns out, I've only gotten busier since he arrived. I want to take a vacation in Natland. I want to go to Natland, too. One more year. They keep, they're being kept under strict watch.
La la la.
Can we just go talk to, you know, the boss and say, like, hey,
Da da da.
you have a real jerk on the guards.
La la la.
Can you fire him out of a cannon into the sun? Indeed. Noel's will probably be called atoning for my sins, but I've got seniority. He can't order me around. I knew he'd been here a long time, longer than any of us. He looks human, talks like one too, and I like chatting with him. She was taking to go fill out a registration form. Sorry for dragging you two into this. My plan to get Lenore home to her family, then return on my own, but it looks like the plan was a complete failure. You really are Caterpillar, right? I am. Then you're a Hilichurl? I am. But aren't Hilichurls kind of dumb? I mean, we already had the Carry Bear story, Paimon. Don't say that. You look like this because you got sick. Everyone has things they'd rather not tell. You're not human, so if you're a Hilichurl, then you can't trust me. Well, I want to ask questions. When did you come to the fortress? Over 400 years ago. 400 years is like several generations. What was your crime? If you're interested in history, I was a member of the... Where's my notes? Gotta break out the notepad. He was part of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, right here with Mary Ann, and Lyris, and Jacob, And Seymour and Elaine. Colonel Kate Caterpillar, maybe? I was found guilty of being an accessory to the Master's scheme. The prophecy of the apocalypse, my Master believed he could stop this future of destruction from coming to pass. We did much to prepare for this. It was a powerful magic and an evil plan. Perhaps none of it's important now. When the plan failed and the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, it ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine is destroyed or not, it's no longer anything to do with me. Who's the Master you spoke of? Narcissenkreuz, a powerful mage. He taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence. But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human. Many details of the past have faded to memory. I recall this very well. Very, very long time ago, I couldn't change how I appeared to others at will. Many humans, some in finery, others in rags, some with curiosity, others with disdain, would all ask similar questions. Can Hilichurls really talk? Are Hilichurls capable of intelligence? My Master raised the holy blade of Narcissenkreuz high with a ceremonial sword, so the blade wasn't sharp, but it still glistened. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster can obtain wisdom and redemption through the power as an incarnation of Narcissenkreuz. I was one of his creations, and as a testament, I wielded the blade for the Ordo. But the sacred sword evidently couldn't save my Master from fate of failure and ruin, and the mystical magical weapon no longer exists. There are no more monsters in human skins like me. Because of compassion, humanity might be unattainable for me, but I can at the very least imitate it. You both innately possess benevolence. We agree that Lenore shouldn't stay in the fortress. She should return to her family. For me, however, it's because doing so I will be more like a human. I'll never become human, yet I can't stop mimicking human behavior. So my sins can never be absolved, and I will forever be my own prisoner. Hammond seems to remember that the research terminal is operated by two people at the same time. I do innately possess kindness, after all. I have a few questions about the Ordo. Oh yeah, I do. So there was a magic user, a wizard named Narcissenkreuz. This place better somewhere like before. We have to wait until Lenore is reunited with her family. Can I bring you to join Anne and Maury? So we'll have a baby Oceanid, a robot dog, and a giant Animo Hilichurl. You're not SDN. Ma foi. He had something to do. He asked me to cover for him. Where are people finally getting to their heads that I have my own work to do? Can we leave? You can, but it's dangerous. About as dangerous as the mental state of the new guard. He is a lunatic. I had no idea there were so many Gardamex on the move. Not only that, people actually approve of his methods. Not that I know how serious people are. If you want to go, you better be prepared. I'm here, Mr. Pomier. Mr. Mapois just brought me back. A new adventure?
La la la.
Speed. Avoid the lights. There's Gardamex patrolling everywhere. All this is to deal with 4 kids. I'll protect you, Miss Pie Mom. Alright, there's the extra spotlight. Later, losers. Whee! Run over your dome, my guy. Nada.
Yeah.
It's that way. Oh wait, no, it's perfect. Easy. from the other drivetrains just to be safe. Bam. Almost there. The font of all waters. Font of all waters, the font of all waters. Unlock all teleport points. Ah. Teleport point right here. Okay, there we go. Ooh. So it's 111, so I believe there's only one spin crystal left that I have yet to get. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Is this the geode mine shaft? Paimon's heard before, but it's a little different than she imagined. Pretty rocks. Are these all gems? It's Archeum. Archeum mining operations stopped after the Fontaine Research Institute accident. Maybe we should keep our distance then. Clients are left in here. Let's see what it says. The locking mechanism can only be operated by 2 people simultaneously. The energy storage unit has been removed from the front research terminal. This shaft has been equipped with Flying Energy Thief. Initializing the front research terminal with an energy storage device is not advised unless the protective measures have been taken. The Flying Energy Thief is a trial product that has not undergone internal and peer review. It will pursue any entity carrying an energy storage device and disable said device. Alright, so the flying creature over there is going to track us if we pick up an energy device. Ooh. Okay, that's the first one. There's the final one. Until I get some stamina. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Can I hear 3, 2, 1? There we go. Seal's broken. Why is it off again? Send someone to catch us. No need to trouble yourself, esteemed guest. You're evil, and I represent justice. Even without Gardamex, I won't let you get away. Lay down your arms and surrender. Oh, I get to beat him up.
Yeah.
Noel just deserts.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Raise it to light! Boing, boing, boom!
He's just a monster. Why would you help him? Why would anyone help him? He isn't a monster. Why would you call him that? Ever since Mom left the fortress of Maripede, Carter's been really nice to me. He's never lied to me. There are other nice people here, too. None of them are as nice as Catter. He tells me all kinds of stories and listens to mine, too. I won't let you call him a monster. Justice should triumph over evil. There's no such thing as good or evil here. STN, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Atoning for my sins, of course. Took some time to retrieve those Gardamex he utilized without authorization. Well done. You didn't just break the rules, but also violated regulations. Now it's your turn to accept your punishment. You're coming back with me. Oh, so he did that all illegally, which means he's gonna be a prisoner now. Ha! It's possible. Nothing will happen at all. Nothing will happen at all. You really want to thank me? Don't ever come back. With SDN's help, the path is reopened. Will we come back? We'll use the front door next time. Goodbye, Maripede.
Woo! Da, da, da.
I really hope we could go back and see if he's gonna like become a criminal. If he's just like an NPC that'll just be there. Under the sea. There's one spectacular or something. Finally, fresh air. Lenore's family lives at the foot of the mountains to the southeast. A mansion full of purple gardens. The purple flowers. Well, this is where all the peacocks were, right? Yeah. Was it you with all your...
I see everything.
Look, that's your real home over there, just like Agnes described. At the breezy foothills of a mountain, upon a flowery field of grass. Just like Mom said. Why don't you take Lenore there? I'm feeling tired. I'll rest up here for a while. I'll catch up with you later. It's a shame Bran and Mr. Woolsey aren't here. I kind of want to go back. To Meripede, of course. Probably wouldn't be a good idea. You can see it from here. We just have to go there. Paimon thinks we met your family before. You explain Earnshaw helped find Princess and Hero. Oh, in her story there were animals named... There was characters, the Princess, the Prince, and the Hero. Everyone has somewhere they should return to. You should go back to your real home. I have somewhere I should go to. Long, long ago, there was a mage's apprentice. He was a dim-witted apprentice, so it took him far more time than the others to learn the language of magic. But his teacher was an amazing mage. He wasn't the least bit concerned. On the contrary, he heaped praise on his apprentice's progress, and even entrusted him with an important task. The apprentice never doubted the instructions. After all, he was a great mage who taught him the language of magic. The mage had a basin in his workshop. Actually, you could call it a fishbowl, and he kept a little fish in it. One day the little fish called out to the apprentice, "Hey, you over there, nitwit, help me out." The apprentice was taken aback. From the great mage, nobody or no creature even would make conversation with him like that. So it piqued his curiosity. He asked how he could help. The little fish used to live in a vast and boundless sea. By being brought here and separated from its family, it had tried to ask others for help, but no one responded. "I'd like to bring you home, but my teacher has forbidden me from going out." Hearing this, the little fish swam crestfallen to the other side of the basin, saying nothing further. One day, the apprentice discovered the fish was no longer in the basin. Who took it away? Did they bring it home? The apprentice couldn't help but wonder. Without the fish, the basin was now empty. What sort of place is the vast and boundless sea? Before he realized it, the apprentice's thoughts had drifted to the world outside the workshop. I bet the apprentice leaves the workshop. But the little fish, did it go back to its home? I'll tell you the rest of the story next time. Aww. You tell me some of the stories you hear from Earnshaw. I think he'll have many stories I want to share with you. Or he'll want to share with you. I look forward to hearing them. Let's go. Caterpillar, you're pretty chill. Hey, Earnshaw. Funny story. This is your... She looks rather like... You describe what you heard from Agnes from Caterpillar. You speak. Lenore supplements the tale with a few childish words of her own. That silly girl's already... Oh my god, that's right. His daughter disappeared. I forgot about that. Mom's not in Merripede. She's not here either. She didn't like it here, so she left and never returned. I recognized Prince, Princess, and Hero as soon as I saw them. Mom said they were very quick to change her mind. She pestered her dad, Grandpa, for ages until he agreed to get her puppies. But she had something else she grew fond of. She didn't get to watch them grow up. I'm gonna grow up as well. That's right, Hal. This place is your home. I smell Tassus Ragu. Is he the one who took care of her? He's kinda shy. When we were in Merripede, he was good at hide and seek. He's shy. He's watching us from a distance. As long as he knows Lenore's home is safe and sound, he'll be content. We'll tell him. It looks like we got a lot of awesome stories to get rid of. Okay, 100 times. Carter will be even surprised. Catter. Oh, there was a character named Carter in that. Could this be Carter then? Carter was sick in my notes in part 5 of the Book of Revelation, or Book of Revealing. You guys have too. We got our own adventures. When I grow older, I'm going to go on adventures too. Catter can come along. We'll talk about it when you're older. Big world, my guy. Caterpillar, wouldn't it be great to meet Grandpa Earnshaw and Lenore right now? Are you sure? She's returned to a normal world with her real family. For her, I say things couldn't have ended better. For me, she'll forget about me in no time. She definitely won't forget the promise you two made. If you really never see her again, she'll be heartbroken. She won't. Children tend to quickly forget both meetings and farewells. It's how they grow up. I'm simply a character in a story, brave at times, yet also an evil monster at others. Let this fantastical story be a memory consigned to her past. She has a real world now, one that's hundreds of times better than any fantasy narrative. Thank you. Don't mention it. There are places better suited to the retelling, like the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. We've been there before. Okay. The unfinished comedy. One more pier, hold on. Read. Page 5 of the Book of Revealing. Carter is unconscious. I took samples of his blood and skin and got a swift cat's paw to take it to Samaro to be looked at. Jacob's proposal was dangerous. I told Carter everything and had Jacob prove his strength and transformation. Created a second sample. Human transcendence. Carter isn't very good at thinking scientifically, so I used many examples and methods of emphasis. But he seems to have made up his mind. He's reserved tissue. Jacob doesn't tear by the sight of him anymore, but occasionally Carter's voice is heard from And that's the worst. I've tried cutting out organs where his vocal cords probably are, where they grow back. Did they torture Caterpillar? Aleid and I have broken off our working relationship. Identifying the errors made due to the... Because this was around the time of... Right, the Calamity, 500 years ago. And he's been in there for 400 years. I must... Riddles awaiting answers. Let's move a little bit more. See, I don't see Anne or Maury. The Wonder Trio have been together for some time. Let's do this first. Let's talk to Caterpillar first. Well, this is the Narcissus Ordo. Oh, I'm just looking at his arms for the first time. Yeah, he has like black hands and there's tattoos moving up. That's so cool. Did he have that the whole time or did I just not notice it? There's no longer any ceremonial items here, nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. The familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place. There might be clues that we've overlooked, but you can spot it off the bat. Have you found anything? All I see are memories of a past and things that were that never shall again catch up to me. Does that count? My past is inextricably intertwined with the Narcissus Ordo, the chief culprit of the great sin. As such, some of my memories may yet be helpful to you. Can you tell us about them? I should warn you, I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about the incident. I was personally mentored by Narcissoncroids, who should be the origin of all of this. There's a prophet lying dormant in us all, and when he wakes, one more evil shall walk the world. That's the sort of person he is. Tell me about yourself. I thought we got acquainted. I understand you're asking about something deeper. I shall now perform a terrible feat, never been done before and never done again. I will expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or masks. Nora's already got home. We have to face a more complicated world. The time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Experience 16 or so. The first voice I heard, well, in this body, was that of Narcissoncroids. Other than speaking of redeeming power of the Holy Blade, he also preached thus. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a hilichurl can bear sentient consciousness. So the blade can return the mind. Hey, bud. Ohio. How you doing, bro? Oh, I went to, New York Comic Con today. It was, awesome. Really good con. Really chill today, too. Like, not as packed as it usually is. Did he create you? Perhaps he did. I've tried to unravel my own origin, but the answers I got were pretty vague. So if the blade can heal hilichurls, can we use it to heal other hilichurls? After all, the most humans do not know the reason why they are born, and yet they still live happily. Creation is the feat of a god. if we may call the one above a god. In the tenets of Narcissenkreuz, do you know what is most critical in creating someone? It's imagination. Imagining a person, down to the last detail, akin to an oceanid imagining a creature. There's a story that tells of a powerful mage priest imagining his own son, only to realize that he himself was the product of someone else's imagination. Sorry for digressing. That didn't make anything clear. Tell me about the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Most of the people were very kind. Narcissenkreuz's teachings just contained many radical ideas that were perhaps difficult for people to accept. Narcissenkreuz would lead ceremonies with the Holy Blade, in accordance with ancient dictates. They called it the Trifactor Excision. Hold up, this all seems... The Trifactor Excision in leeway. It's the Shattering Atmagraha in Sumeru. He called it the Renunciation of Ego. He believed that one's own will is an obstacle, and that accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is the guaranteed path to destruction. So he was anti-vision? So after someone gives themselves up, what happens to them? Because a vision is the gods recognizing your will and your destiny and all that. So this is going against that. The giving up yourself. We had a lot of talk in the Book of Revealing about like transcending and transformation, so they still norm it. It said that people cannot receive the truth because a body with a self sees the world filtered through the five senses. However, I never found out what Narcissenkreuz's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wills and selves was. There's much to be said. I'll need to process it all. What happened all those years ago? Many years, the one called Lord Artificer Guillotine, so that was Elaine, right? Who created a lot of the Gardamex, had an intense clash. Guillotine was even called the White Cavalier of Protection. Is that a better title than Honorary Knight? For comparing titles, I submit the Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth. That's him. What kind of weird title is that? That's the title the Ordo gave me. See, I am a caterpillar, a creature that turns into a chrysalis before completely metamorphosing into a butterfly. I suppose the name contained the wings of hope that I would mature into a human. We still need a lot more. I have to pore over the records and try and receive a piece of it all. You won't always find me here. FONTAINE can be dangerous. I'll disguise myself and rely on the methods I've developed to do what I must. I'll survive. Hey, hey. Anne and Seymour return! Negative. Danger. Danger. Activating Narcissenkreuz Ordo remnants detected. Lumine, Paimon, and Anne, please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode activated. I didn't know you could do that. Wait, Seymour, calm down. We meet again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you? Ah, yes. This is my little invention. Affirmative. I am prototype, with a large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I've already surrendered to the Traveler. Is that so? Yep. Very well. In that case, we can continue to discuss my extraordinary design. I am Caterpillar, as you know. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a minute, why did I say something like that? You're correct, I'm looking for the master. I should protect Marianne. You might call her Marianne Guillotine. Oh, so it wasn't Elaine, but Marianne Guillotine, because we know... Hold up, rabbit hole time. Jacob, immune to effects of dragon's blood. Anne is Marianne. Marianne was also a member of the Marshal's Phantom. Went with Seymour to hunt rogue members of the Ordo like Jacob. It's gotta be, I remember it was somewhere. Right here, Uncle Guillotine. She referred to Elaine as Uncle Guillotine. Okay. So it was Marianne against Narcissus. The mechanical guillotine. Correct. My designer, guillotine. Caterpillar, is your memories from hundreds of years ago, getting clear? No, this is a memory from before my birth. Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating. I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Not for you. Thanks to you, it seems I've encountered a potential breakthrough I had never imagined possible. Perhaps I might find a secret to my own birth as well. Hello, Caterpillar. Have we met? My memory is fading, so it's possible. If I may be blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, but the name kind of rings a bell. Okay, here you go. What is your relationship with Lyris? AKA Red Empress. How did you know that name? Princess Liz, I went through many adventures with Paimon and Lumine just to find out that she was merely a character in a story. I think I am also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I'll tell you everything I know. Lyris existed. She was an Oceanid as well. Okay. She was an Oceanid. And Narcissus Croix's name for her within the Ordo was Red Empress. Still, when we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice the clock here doesn't seem very accurate. It's a doomsday clock, and it's counting down the closer we get. Oh, whoops. It doesn't mean the end of the world is almost upon us. It doesn't take me back. They thought the apocalypse was far away, that it wouldn't happen in our generation. We should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, that it's not far off now. Perhaps we should lay ourselves down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate tomorrow. Or perhaps we're already living in the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. First, what we see is not a clock. It's just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool for humans use to measure changes. Huh. Narcissus Kreutz was the one who used the world formula to calculate the beginning of the end and built this device. As such, I cannot answer your question, dear Paimon, because this is all it is, a clock. Let's share our findings. You briefly share what happened with the others. 3 people, though technically speaking, none of them human. A baby Oceanid, a sentient hilichurl, and a robot dog. Input logged. Alinus. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it. How is Alinus tied in with this? We know Alinus fought Jacob Ingold. And Jacob was maintaining his power by feeding off the blood of Alinus. But Alinus sacrificed himself all those years ago. Alright. I keep forgetting to ask you two something. I'm very grateful for everything you've done for Lenore. Do you mean anything just like making a wish? But I'm no gin in a bottle. something more. No, wait, yummy food. There's so much Paimon wants, but we've been having lots of fun traveling together, so we don't really need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, can you help us help Anne and Seymour? Paimon? Lumi, what do you think? That'll do, Paimon. That'll do. It's all good. Understood. I plan to work with Seymour and to see if we can use our experience and information to figure out something new. Let's meet back here later. In the next patch, I'm guessing. New quest gonna pop? No. So now this place is so lively again. Just joking. I think there's a purpose for all this. To see us gathering like this, it's boring and foolish to treat it as sheer coincidence. Our encounter has to be an omen. But on the other hand, there's an actual apocalypse arrives. Just who would try to find meaning in absurdity? Other than Narcissenkreutz, whom I used to call Master, he deserved to be called a Grandmaster. Our paths cross here under the Doomsday Clock. Sometimes I am a Bloomguard, other times a dragon. My identity is a lie built out of stories. What is your instruction? Through communication with Anne the Oceanid and the former Narcissenkreutz Ordo member Caterpillar, some promising information has been obtained. I am prototype 4ACV07, designed by Guillotine to accompany and protect my master, Miss Marianne. Unfortunately, no additional information on Miss Marianne is currently available. Anne the Oceanid is able to provide very little information. The remaining members of the Ordo Caterpillar did not provide me complete information. What about you, Seymour? Locate Marianne and ensure her safety. Tell me more about Princess Lyris. Kind and courageous, when she endangered herself in order to protect her friends. Memories. They're hazy like whirlpools in water. I am a part of Marianne that was imagined into being, but she rejected me and the others as well. The Princess Lyris I want to rescue does not exist. Marianne is not Marianne and isn't that silly dog's owner. It feels like Bubbles. I love how they're slowly just unveiling more and more of this world quest. So it'll probably be in 4.2 that we'll continue this world quest. Oh, we can finally do Pancration. cool. Whole bunch of new stuff. I'm here to do some pancreation, but what are you doing here? You weren't hoping to sign up too. I know you two. Sorry, the blonde one can't participate. Discrimination! Entertaining the audience is more important than who wins. I've heard all about you. If we let Lumine enter the ring, the outcome is a foregone conclusion. Might as well hand you the trophy. In that case, Paimon will fight on my behalf. The winning team will receive credit coupons as well as the fantastic Fanta trophy. Show it off at the Institute and you can drink all the Fanta you like for free. Me and Poirot to victory, I'll give you the trophy. I've had more than my share of Fanta. You're teaming up with Poirot against a Rave and Darcy competing this time too? He didn't return them after the results were announced? Nope, and I haven't seen him since. It's possible he left for good. For the sake of Fanta, I'll do it. I'll coach you. Are we actually gonna get to see? Let's meet Poirot. So it's Genevieve and Poirot. At the stage. Hard pass. I believe that's a no. As much as I enjoyed the detective jokes, from what I've seen of your combat capabilities, you're about as good in a fight as a blubber beast. Why not join the Tri-Coupon Troop performance? I may have lost Sarusimov in unarmed combat, but I've changed my fighting style since now I can draw the attention. I can at least draw in a fight with a stern shield crab. The best coach can't help a lost cause. Cryo energy bombs. Aren't you a researcher? Where'd you learn to use an axe? I always just like this when I'm chopping firewood. Isn't it counterproductive to help her? Let's get to the pancreation ring and not waste any more time. Dope. Pancreation. This is it. I always noticed the cubist part of this, but someone pointed out that there's an actual cursor that she's drawing and clicking, and that her attack is literally keyboard, is literally like buttons on a keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nahid is a PC gamer. Screenshot. Please observe our fight closely. Poirot and I lack fighting experience. Got it. Support. Nice. Yeah, she goes in and hits and distracts, and he takes him out from afar. That's solid. It was close. No, they were nowhere near hurt. The rules allow it. Plus, I was going easy on you. You're new to this. What do you mean here? I'm somewhat superfluous. Am I awesome? I had no idea. Please, you're not kidding. Excessive humility is no different from arrogance. Considering that your fighting styles are more monotonous, let's get you kitted out with more stuff. And the coach, of course. Here's a few things that might come in handy. Give the firecracker to the research lady. They're tailor-made for the arena. They're not powerful. Maybe it'll be a use for us. Take it with us. Still entertainment. The Pancration Ring can be considered a stage of sorts. Goncourt seems like a better coach than I do. I got plenty of stories to share. As long as I get a licensing copyright fee, you know, whatever. Right, there was no... Yeah, there was no point down in the Pancration Ring. I could have just dropped the temporary teleport point, man. A naive researcher and her assistant, a team of two, fresh off from being served on the chopping block of a stage. Oh, I'm doing good. A little tired. Had Comic-Con today. Have it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. It's It's cool though. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet some really cool people. Back so soon. Fast to lose, furious in defeat. Yeah, dude, it was real solid. Got some really cool swag. Tomorrow's one of my buying days, so I'm gonna be buying a lot of junk tomorrow. First part has an interesting origin story. He was stuffed into a barrel, and the barrel had a note that said, "Take a look in the mirror." We're ready. Oh my god. It's a fatuous.
Frozen. Crit, you'll get frostbite. Don't get in the way. Freshness preserved.
Melt on there.
Chill to the bone.
Doing good. Keep it up.
It's no problem. Cooked food. Disgusting.
They defeated the big brute living in the barrel. That was closer than I would have liked, actually. Congratulations to the researcher and research assistant. The first bout victory for our first-time fighters. The guy in the barrel, don't be discouraged. We'll see you again next competition. I am not a research assistant. Fair enough. How did you two team up? You don't have much common ground professionally. Not entirely true. I was doing an investigation into the institute before I came here. Everything was going fine until I ran into the Melusine. I was just gathering evidence, but she insisted it was theft. Taking private documents from the research institute would generally be considered theft. Okay. They were problematic documents. Anyway, I pled guilty and accepted my punishment. Very curious what goes on behind closed doors. The Steambird has a... You can probably read all about it in the Steambird or some detective novel, though. They rely on throwing. Faster, more accurate throws. Big empty place near the rift of erosion. Fine, in that case, I'm gonna drop a portable waypoint right here.
Time to show me what.
Was this the one? But then that went to there. Not up to there, okay. Oh wait, I wasted all my coupons. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. Thanks. You have a good one. Oh yeah, I hope so. Hope I have a good time. I got to see a cool new trailer today for the new Dragon Ball series. We don't know a lot about it yet. I believe they posted the trailer. It was a Dragon Ball. Why am I blanking on it? Was it Died something? All the Z Warriors have been turned into children. It's a weird looking series, but we know Akira Toriyama is going to be involved in it. Sean Schemmel was there. Chris Sabat was there. Chris Sabat. Sabat. My Sonny Strait was there as Krillin, who's also Usopp. I always said the principal, but principles won't help you. You need practice. Muscle memory is key. You need hand-eye coordination. Poirier has to wear glasses. Will it affect your accuracy? They're a fashion statement. They're not prescription lenses. Actually, everyone does look alike. Put your back into it. Yes, coach. Of course, coach. It needs to be second nature in the ring. Let's take our turns practicing. Did I waste all my coupons on, like, pure water and stuff? Not remembering I had coupons. I could have bought the rest of those recipes. I have 900 left. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I only need 450. Dope. $1,800 the next day. Three, four, five. Boom. And I set up a temporary teleport point so I don't have to. Yeah. Where's Genevieve? She's gonna get changed. She'll be back before the match starts. As soon as Genevieve gets back. I can regain my freedom and live a good life with my brothers. Throw fire. Throw ice.
I'm ready!
Fire. Ice.
That won't work.
Melts.
Take this!
That sprinkler system malfunction helped out. A samurai from afar losing to a feeble researcher and her assistant? Will the newcomer's luck ever run out? Find out in the next match. So she was chasing someone.
Next on the agenda.
I'm warning you, it's a serious crime to fight someone outside the ring. You psycho, do you solve all your problems with brute force? No wonder you had to fake the data when you couldn't get the results you wanted. At least you have the evidence to back up your claim that was blatant slander. Oh, you didn't like that. Tough cookies. Mr. Boisset, if you're gonna know what I'm saying, you should be thanking Mr. Rosetta to step down thanks to your academic dishonesty. No way Raymundo can handle all the Fontaine Research Institute's project on his own once I get out of here. Never cease to amaze me as some people can fantasize about such a bright future in this fortress where the sun never shines. A testament to the power of human imagination. Who are you? How is this any of your business? I'm just a lowly assistant, a nobody. We're all contestants here. A lumberjack's cabin in the mountains where you belong. Genevieve punches him. How dare you, private balls? You saw that too, right? Private balls are prohibited. I took off my glasses for a second. My eyesight's terrible. I didn't see anything. Did something happen? I just got here. You self-righteous conniving. I'll wipe those smug looks off your faces. Just you wait. My Viel Model enhanced mech will prove everyone. Oh, are we gonna fight a mech in the boxing ring? Talk smack, get whacked. He had it coming. Love it. Chamfelon. He's a senior researcher at the Institute. He's always has had a rivalry with Raymundo. I guess he thinks he might be. He thinks he might be in with the chance since Boisset has fallen from power. But it doesn't look like Raymundo has any intention of giving him the chance. It's a shame, since if he was Raymundo's equal, the Steambird would have given me my own column space. I was collecting evidence at the Fontaine Institute. He was the main target of the investigation. All these problematic documents were linked to him. Alright. Palman's more concerned about the stuff he said before leaving. He's not participating. Why do he sound like he's plotting nefarious, blah blah blah. Having met some engineers, like Klein, what makes Chamfelon so special? He doesn't have any noteworthy accomplishments, but he's skilled at networking and playing people. He said the VA model enhanced mech. It sounds like he's gonna send Clockwork Mecha into the ring to fight on his behalf, and not your typical Gardamex, some modified variety. Don't give up. Anything I can do, you can do too. We might have a shot if we can utilize the mutually destructive effects of Numa and Weeza energy. To the production zone!
Next on the agenda.
if we give one of them a Numa attack and one of them a Luisa attack, they'll be able to... weaken the mecha and create opportunities. Don't go, I can't get this without you. I'm familiar with the structural weakness, so you create an opening and I go in for the attack. Jorge has been practicing his throwing, so hopefully his speed and accuracy should have improved. You don't need to grapple with theory, all you need to know is which action causes a reaction. Where does he get all this stuff? The arena's ready. Got it. Thanks. Let's meet at the pancreation ring like last time. Eight o'clock. Or 1800 hours, so 6 o'clock. Oh, it's technically the same day. I'm fully versed in the mutually destructive properties of Numa and Luisa. Boom, baby. We're doing fine health-wise. It's all the time. Exhilarating match. Researcher and her assistant. Of course, their coach, Lumine. I have some breaking news. Don't get control. The match is entering overtime. Allow me to enter? Their health is lower than it should have been. Standard elemental reactions. Firecrackers. Melt. Fade. The Darkwing Geese team is truly amazing. I accept my defeat. Looks can really be deceiving. And no entertainment-driven tournament would be complete without a few exciting plot twists. Same applies to firecrackers in the ring or sweet-scented sugar glass bottles. The Fontaine trophy. Where did Champollion go? Those mecha ores pride and joy and we tore him to shreds. Would you stick around to be humiliated further? I doubt it. Like you said, they were his pride and joy. I don't think he's going to take us lying down. You're the champions, and you defeated me. You can handle anything that he might throw at you. Right now you can throw a newborn puppy at me and I'd lose the fight. He returns and he's brought his friends. My VL model enhanced mecha. You destroyed my VL model enhanced mecha. I guess it's my time to shine. Coach, let Lumine show you how it's done.
I see everything.
Illusion shut!
Born of ice and frost. Dumpy dumpy go! Woo!
No more, please. Halftime break? Sure. You're completely mad, all of you. No more messing with crazy. I'm done here. I should have known after last time. What a spectacular failure this was. I'm admitting defeat. I'm leaving. Let's find somewhere to discuss reimbursement for my losses. Look at the mess you made. Here's the grand prize. Be proud of yourself. You earned it. Roussimoff and Champollion leave. I hope you were taking notes. This is an opportunity. We promised the trophy. Here you go. As for the credit coupons, but we need the coupons. We can give you a little extra, but not the amount you deserve. That's alright with me. I'm not in this to bleed anyone dry. All I can think about is life after the fortress. Although it's true I have no evidence to prove I committed academic dishonesty, the fact that I haven't been able to reproduce the results from the disputed experiment. I'll also keep going with my research and find a way to prove myself. The detective industry is just too competitive. Maybe we'll run into each other again someday. Bye, guys. Okay. Let's see if those things are available. I could probably check the I don't see any players in the fortress. The card gamers.
La la la.
Alright, let's see what's limited. These are all perfect. All new stuff. So obviously we got a big event going on right now. I'm gonna let it get a little further ahead. So I might come back, depends what time I get home, on Saturday with some Baldur's Gate 3, and then maybe do this next Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Got it.
But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Clee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoco's boom-tastic adventure.
All right, Clee time, baby.
I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend.
Who's Albedo's friend?
Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon now. Is someone looking for us?
Sounds like you made an
Miss
important
Honorary
agreement.
Knight and Paimon! Clee was just thinking about you, and then you appeared. How'd you do that?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Clee's wish summoned us
We
here.
had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure? It's a new game Lisa made for me. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa?
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion. As long as we keep Clee happy during these unique circumstances.
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Clee mentioned Albedo's friend.
It's not too serious, but the
Yep.
situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Luckily, Clee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few. If it weren't for Clee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation.
Good job,
And if
Clee.
a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently,
I
the
know a lot of
entire
people
wine
still
industry of
believe-
Mondstadt could be in danger. And that poses a major threat
Hey.
to our economy.
Existentin. Alright. Thanks.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean.
Good job,
So
Clee.
that's what happened.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the
I know I've
origin
heard
of the
the theory,
intruding
the fan
species.
theory that the entrance to the abyss is underneath Cider Lake.
To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Clee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive. Jean said that Clee would definitely get bored. Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure. Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
We'll play
All
until
right,
sundown.
the game table is right over there in the garden. Please enjoy yourselves.
Wait, Lisa?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? Besides,
Absolutely,
as the
Maximilian
librarian,
Pegasus.
I still have my base. Run along now. Have fun playing with Clee.
Take good
Okay,
care of
then.
Clee. To the gardens. Here in the garden. Let's play a game. This'll be so much.
Da, da, da. We're here, Miss Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. All right, teach us how to play, Clee.
Dodoco Adventures.
Yeah, let's. I love playing Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure with you, Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon. Thanks for playing with. Yay!
All right. Watch the position of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpty Dumpty. After the special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown, find the right time to let it explode. Defeat the spiky fish warrior with the special Jumpty Dumpty to obtain 1 point. Defeat the fish king to obtain 2 points. Okay, easy tutorial level. Oh. If I go there. Alright, easy enough. No! I detonated too early. Better. Alright. Oh, we got 3 different variants of bombs here. Oh, damn. Tomato peppers, Jumpty Dumpty's huge. Spiky, sneaky seagrass and spiky, stony strongholds can withstand frontal blasts, but seagrass will be obliterated after a single explosion. Easy. This is a cute mini game. Caramel cookie and mint jelly. Oh, after Crash Kaboom mine is ignited, it can trigger a secondary explosion with a massive AoE. However, they could still be blocked. that to there. Easy. Only 2 more. Some special jumpy dummies can destroy the seagrass. Hide special jumpy dumpties. No! That's fine. I still beat the thing. Not thrilled with it, but I'm fine with it. Okay. I'm only gonna get 2 out of this. Still got 3.
Dodoco defeated lots of bad spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match.
God,
Dodoco,
please, just the
Jumpy
best.
Dumpty, and Clee, Sparks, and Splash are the best.
Truly unstoppable.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that? But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Clee to blow up every suspicious fish? They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
You and Clear 2 peas in a pod.
Well, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
This was a cute mini game.
It's Lisa!
I still think the fish sliding mini game in the last Clee event over the summer was probably my favorite of the little mini board games we've done so far, but this was a cute little Bomberman game.
Here! We loved playing Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure.
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Ooh, yay! Clee wants to see Dodoco going on adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working.
Aw, thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, of course I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news.
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Miss Honorary.
We'll get to the gifts in a moment.
All right.
Let me tell you the news first.
Can
That's right.
play outside
2
again?
knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest, and the knights have also determined the cause of their invasion. The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent.
It's the
so
second time
knights
it's
let her
happened
go
in
after
2
some
recent events.
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble. But even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless.
The wine industry is safe.
Is it time for gifts yet? Can Klee go?
Of course. Klee's been returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone.
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this. Da-da-da!
Baby Dortico.
Whoa! It's Dodoko throwing a jumpy dumpty! Yep! I made a figure that looks like the Dodoko from Dodoko's Bombtastic Adventure! Even though I can't make it throw real bomb. I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away a big Dodoko toy! With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Klee and Dodoko wherever we go!
Thanks for your creative and thoughtful gift. Dodoko will come with us on all our adventures from now on.
I'm so... What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see...
Well, I'm afraid my gift, it's a storybook about Dodoko's bomb.
An adventure story! Whoa! A whole storybook!
The little cuties returned to Mondstadt and joined Klee on an adventure with Dodoko. Together, they defeated the bad spiky fish war, a most fitting way to...
Did you plan out the whole story?
No. As the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important... I've left a blank spot in the books, but I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion,
Good idea,
why don't I
Lisa.
take a photo of you to...
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together! That's definitely worth celebrating!
You gotta treasure the small joys in life.
Come on then, Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa? We had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1, Dodoko!
Cute. Dortico. That's cute. So we're gonna get, what, are they all the same? Good. So we're gonna get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 heroes wits. And 36, sorry, 360 primos. Perfect. What am I at now for 1842? Remember, I 2,500. So I still need another 660 and change to level everyone up. And it's just going to go up more when Risley comes out, and when Farina comes out, and when Charlotte comes out. Let's see. We're not doing bad, though. Pretty solid overall. So In the world out there, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 more story quests. Only have 2 more levels. So about another month and we should be done with the Fontaine reputation. There's an achievement I'm trying to get with this one.
This realm is...
No one got more friendship yet.
If you ever have...
Alright, and our last thing is we are keeping all our big mementos up here.
These bombs, so heavy. Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a real...
Not under large furnishing. Where is it? That's really... Unless it's an outdoor decoration?
La la la.
Might be an outdoor decoration. Outdoor furnishing. Is Dodo an animal? No, it's just more butterflies. Peacocks, I got the scarab. Sell the vending machine.
Da, da, da.
Oh boy, it's a whole thing. I'm gonna put this part. Then here's my game arena where all my games and challenges are. Archery, balloon archery, smash the target, jumping race. Over here I have a nice little Dodoko themed camp out spot. Oh, he bounces around? Dodoko can hang out right under the umbrella. He moves around. Oh my god, that's so cool. We'll install Bennett. A big bouncy Dodoko. And a little dancing Mecha Bennett. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. So we got a lot done in that world quest. We didn't get as much done in like some big open world exploration. But, you know what are you gonna do? One of our world quests is done. I think I'm gonna be returning early next week to do this. And maybe if there's time I'll start the next world quest, and then I'll do New Vedette's story. Dodoko has his own Jumpty Dumpty. That's so cute. Alright. Well, on that note, guys, I think that's where I'm going to call it for the evening. Unfinished Comedy was a really interesting quest, and I'm really glad that it tied in with the whole Narcissenkreuz. My friggin' theories on that quest line are so friggin' weird. But, yeah, that's where I'm going to call it. So thank you.
Inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
Thanks, Klee. Alright. That is where I'm going to call it. So, thank you for joining me. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you're following. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow to play some Baldur's Gate. Not sure, I might be exhausted because I'm planning on staying at Comic-Con a little later tomorrow. And probably on Saturday too. I'm probably going to call it an early day on Sunday. So I might be back to play more Genshin on Sunday. If not, I will be back next Tuesday to play Genshin. But that is all for this thing that I'm doing. You guys are the best. Until next time, stay awesome.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.